In this screencast, we'll take a look at configuring the capture forms for your Real Geeks website. We'll show you how to further customize the capture forms of your property landing pages and market report pages by adding your company logo and details to the form itself. First, let's configure the property landing page capture form. Property landing pages are a great way to market and leverage your listings to get new leads through social networks. An example would be a Facebook post of a listing with an image and key data to encourage click-through to view pricing, more information, and additional images. But to better customize your lead capture for the said property landing pages, you can access our tool here. So let's get started. While logged in to the administrative backend of your Real Geeks website, you can scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page. Under the section labeled Capture Form Configuration, you can click on the link labeled Property Landing Capture Form. Customizing your capture form is completely optional, but this is a great way to style it so that it suits your company and really hones in on the branding and company details. So at the top of the page, you can enter your company name. So I'm going to enter Hawaii Realty International in the field up here. And following this, you can enter your company address. So both the company name and address will sit in the footer of the capture form, which we'll take a look at in a minute. And lastly, you can add your company logo, which will sit at the top of the capture form. So to do this, you'll want to click on the file browser icon here, and you'll be navigated to the file browser directory, where all your uploaded images are housed. Once you find the image you want to use, you'll want to select the little arrow next to it, and it'll populate the logo field. If all details here are exactly as you want them to be displayed, then hit Save in the bottom right corner. So here you can see my newly configured capture form. My logo sits at the top of the form, and in the footer, you can see both my company name and the address as entered on the back end. If we take a look at other property landing pages, we can see the same attributes carried through. So next, let's work on our market reports. Market reports display a condensed view of active, under contract, and sold listings. Aggregate data, averages such as list price and days on market, are also displayed for each section. A market report represents a moment-in-time snapshot of the market updated daily. Signed-up users can save a market report, which subscribes them to a monthly email containing a link to an updated market report. When a user signs up for your site on a market report page, they'll be automatically subscribed to monthly emails with market report updates. So once again, we'll scroll to the bottom, and under the section labeled Capture Form Configuration, I'm going to click on the Market Report Capture Form. Now, let's do exactly what we did with the property landing pages. So here I'll enter my company name, followed by my company address, which will both sit in the footer of my capture form. And then in the logo field, I'll click on the file browser icon, find my image, select the little arrow next to it, and it will automatically populate the field on the back end. If everything appears just as I want it, then I'm going to hit Save. So here I have my Lanikai market report page. You can see all the active, under contract, and sold listings in the tables below. Now, as a new lead, if I click on the button at the top that reads Sign Up for Monthly Reports, the capture form will pop up. So here, we have our customized market report capture form, configured just the way we designed it on the back end. Again, at the top, I have my company logo, and in the footer of the form is my company name and address. A new lead can also arrive at the capture form by clicking on the button that reads Create Your Own Market Report. Upon doing this, they can select their area, they can select a neighborhood, and any details in the right, and click on Go to Market Report. And once again, they'll be prompted to sign up through the lead capture form, just as we designed it earlier. So there you have it. Thanks for joining us and learning how to configure the capture forms for both your property landing pages and market report pages. Please check out our docs at docs.realgeeks.com to learn more about how you can leverage your listings through property landing pages and market report pages, as well as editing and adding other page styles, navbars, content, uploading images, widgets, videos, along with all other technical features for your Real Geeks website.